Welcome to Life by Design, your space for peace, purpose, and unapologetic living. Here we believe life isn't meant to be endured, it's meant to be designed. Welcome, Queens, to the Life by Design podcast. I am so glad you're here with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about balancing peace and stress and how to protect your calm in a busy world. I think this podcast will be helpful to you. I want to thank everybody for joining me today, and I hope that a few words that are spoken today will encourage you on your journey of finding peace, living a stress-free life. So today, if you've been carrying the weight of too much, too many demands, too many worries, too many responsibilities, then guess what, ladies? This episode is for you. Today, we're talking about balancing peace and stress, and more importantly, how to protect your calm in this world that never stops asking more of you. Can you relate to that? This isn't just about managing stress, though. This is about your life, your health, your joy, because peace is not a luxury. Peace is your birthright. It definitely is your birthright. So before we begin, I want you to take a deep breath. We're going to practice this right now. Inhale through your nose. You're going to hold it and then exhale slowly. I want you to feel yourself arrive here in this moment, fully present. So let's try it. All right, are you ready? All right. So today, we're going to start with acknowledging the struggle. Let's be honest, ladies. Stress is everywhere. It shows up in our jobs, in our homes, in our relationships. It sneaks into our thoughts at night, right? Making sleep restless. It makes our heart race in the middle of the day when nothing is even wrong, but everything feels heavy, right? And here's the truth. It's not always the stress that breaks us down. It's living without peace. How many of you are wanting to live with peace now? You can eat as healthy as you want, work out every day, take all the vitamins, but if your spirit is heavy with stress, it's still going to wear you out, right? Stress has been linked to illnesses, heart disease, anxiety, depression, and too many women are carrying it like a badge of honor, as if being busy, drained, and tired is proof of our worth. But let me say this clearly. You don't prove your strength by how much stress you can survive. You show your strength by how fiercely you protect your peace. Think about this for a moment. Are you measuring your worth by your exhaustion or by your joy? So today we're going to give you 3 pillars of peace. And I hope that this will be helpful for you. The first one is to protect your mind. Your peace begins in your mind. Did you know that? What you think about, you live. And if your mind is always crowded with noise, comparison, fear, or doubt, peace can't find its way in. This is why you need stillness. This is why you need prayer, journaling, meditation, time alone with your thoughts without a screen in front of you. When you quiet the noise, you hear your truth. If you can quiet that noise in your head, and the truth will always lead you back to peace. I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time I sat in silence with my own thoughts? When was the last time I gave myself permission to unplug, even for a few minutes? Think about it. I'll tell you mine. My days are pretty busy, so usually late at night is when I can find a few minutes, or early mornings on the weekends, where I have the house quiet. Either people are still asleep or they're not here. So I can take a few moments to just sit in quiet and silence, or sometimes I might need a little music. I usually have some type of aromatherapy, like a candle lit. These days I've been using my warmers, but I'll light a candle. Maybe I'll make me some coffee or some tea. I'll get my journal, and that's my quiet time to just put my thoughts down on paper. Maybe it was a week of crazy, but that gives me an opportunity to focus on the things that I feel that I need to either get out, or maybe it helps me to gather my thoughts for things that I want to do. So you got to protect your mind. The second one we're going to talk about is to protect your space. Your space sets the tone for your spirit. A cluttered space breeds a cluttered mind. A chaotic schedule creates a chaotic life. So you want to protect your space by saying no without guilt. Protecting your space by creating rituals that calm you. Like I said earlier, lighting a candle, drinking tea, or maybe taking a walk, which I incorporate in the fall. I do go walk on a track. Protecting your space is by removing what doesn't serve you, ladies, whether it's stuff, people, or commitments. When your space is peaceful, it gives your soul permission to rest. And we all need rest, correct? Think about your own space right now. Is it bringing you peace, or is it draining you? I remember the first time I said no to something I didn't want to do without explaining, without apologizing, and it felt strange. It felt a little weird, but afterwards, I felt great. I felt free. I realized that my peace mattered more than someone else's opinion, and so does yours. So, make sure you're protecting it. The third one I'm going to talk about today, third pillar, is protect your body. Stress doesn't just live in your head, it lives in your body. It shows up in the tightness of your shoulders. It gives you headaches, the constant fatigue. Your body will whisper to you before it ever screams. But too often we ignore the whispers until it becomes shouts, right? Protect your body with movement, with hydration, with rest. I'm always speaking about this on my channel. Breathe deeply, stretch often, which is a routine I've started every morning. Sleep, which is hard for me, but sleep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Let me ask you this. How is your body carrying stress right now? Do you feel it in your back, your jaw, your breath? What would happen if you gave yourself permission to rest tonight without guilt? Think about it. I'm going to give you just a couple practical resets for everyday stress. Try to pause and breathe. And the one that I try and practice often is where you inhale for 4 counts, you hold it for 4 counts, and then you exhale for 6. And you're going to repeat this 3 times. Another thing you might want to try is to take a 10-minute break throughout the day. Step outside, get you some water or whatever you drink. Move your body. Kind of walk around. Maybe you can walk around the block or walk up and down the stairs, or maybe have a parking lot or something, but take 10-minute breaks throughout the day. These aren't small things. They're very powerful. It sounds like it's small, but they're very powerful. They teach your nervous system that you are safe, that you don't have to live in a fight or flight, which most of us do, that you are allowed to rest. Listen, ladies, hear me. Peace doesn't mean that life is perfect. It doesn't mean stress disappears. It means you've chosen not to let stress rule your life. You have one body, one mind, one spirit, and they are too precious to sacrifice to the demands of this world that will never stop pulling at you. Protect your calm like your life depends on it, because it does. So right now, wherever you are, I want you to take another deep breath with me. Inhale peace and exhale stress. Let's try it. Remind yourself, I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of calm. The emails can wait. The job can wait. The laundry can wait. The demands of everyone else can wait also, but your peace cannot wait another day. I want to thank you all for spending this time with me today. And if this message touched your heart, share it with another woman. That's the minimum you can do. Share it with a woman who needs to be reminded that peace is possible. And let me know what you're going to do today to protect your calm. Remember, this isn't meant to be endured. It's meant to be desired. Your life is your life. Until next time, ladies, this is Lydia of Life by Design. Choose peace, live boldly, and keep creating a life you love. Thank you for listening.